Let's see quarterly results for Reliance Industries and understand what the numbers are really saying. If you see this quarter, sales came in at 2,43,632 crore. That's up about 5% from last year's 2,31,784 crore. Not huge growth, but steady. Operating profit stood at 42,905 crore, up from 38,765 crore last year, which is about a 10.7% increase. When it comes to the operating margin, which went to 18% from last year's 17%, meaning they are keeping a little more profit from each rupee of sales than before. But here is the interesting thing we need to check. If we see the net profit, which jumped to 30,783 crore from 17,445 crore a year ago, a 76% surge. But this jump isn't purely from core business operations. A large part came from a sharp rise in other income, which shot up to 15,119 crore compared to just 3,983 crore last year. This could be gains from investments, treasury operations, or one-off items, things that may not repeat every quarter. But cost-wise, material expenses made up 63% of sales, which is lower than last year's 66%, helping margins a bit. Still, when two-thirds of revenue go straight into material cost, small changes in commodity prices can have a big impact on profitability. And overall, Reliance remains financially strong. All major segments are profitable, cash flows are healthy, and the balance sheet is stable. But for long term investors, the quality of profit matters. Growth that comes mainly from one off income is less dependable than growth from core businesses like oil to chemicals, telecom, and retail. Looking ahead, if oil to chemical margins improve and Geo plus retail keep expanding, we could see steadier core profit growth. But if crude prices drop sharply or consumer spending slows, revenue growth might flatten. Longer term, Reliance's big bets on renewables, digital services, and expanding retail could reduce its dependence on volatile refining margins. But execution will be key. So, what do you think? Can Reliance grow its profit mainly from core businesses like telecom, retail, and energy instead of depending on one time gains?